Hey, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Geara Zulu Gilboa Sant use HGUC kit. So this is basically the kit after it's been all completed. So I think before I go and paint it, I'm going to go ahead and give a little rundown of the just out of box kit. So I'll go over panel line or seam lines first. So up here on the legs or the knees, you can kind of see that there is a seam line. They did keep the pieces like well casted and everything, so it doesn't show up too much, but you can see it a little bit down here and down here. Also up on the shoulder here, you can see that it's kind of just divided in half. And then in the chest, the same thing is there, but no one's really going to be looking down up there, so I think that one's fine. In the backpacks, or whatever barrels these are, you can see that there is a big one right down the middle of the top of that on both of them. That one may be like a bit of a problem, because it does definitely kind of affect the appearance of the kit. If I could get it up a bit closer and try to focus. Yeah. But other than that, actually there is one back here. There is seam lines on the back of the heel. So additionally, the stickers in terms of those, basically like all the Xeon markings, I guess, they're all covered up by stickers to give them that effect. There should be some on the wrist, but I'm not going to put those in because I'm painting this later. I just put them on the main areas to give them that more Xeon appearance, I guess. There is one small sticker up here. It's kind of too bad that that didn't come as a decal, but that's fine, I guess. So going on to articulation, down in the legs, since the skirt goes up really high, let me move that gun out of the way, you can pretty much move the leg up way higher than you would like ever need to. And then the knee bend can go at about like 90 degrees, maybe a little bit more, so you can get it like that. The arms, they can move just at about 90 degrees. I think they're only single jointed, so you can't get any more than that. The head has some really nice looking up movement, really nice head tilt there, and then once you do that, you can get it to look around. Can't do 360, this is about as far as it can go because the collar's there, but it's still pretty good for what you would like ever need to do with it. The backpack, it does have some articulation in terms of these little attachments, and then the gun, it does have like it's on like a little joint there. There's a ball joint in there, and that's just connected to here, so you can move it like outwards like that. And then these tanks can move back and forth. The shoulder joint can move out about that much. The joint in there isn't too good, so it can't move out as far as some other kits. And then the wrists, they're just on a ball joint, so you just get normal motion out of those. Okay, so I was able to get this guy all painted up. I just did some simple like highlighting on the green, and then I just went over the gray parts with some gunmetal. Then I applied some like small decals to make it look a bit nicer. So continuing on with the review, in terms of posability, this guy can't really do too much because of this kind of cannon there. You can take his hand off of it if you want to get him to like hold something else, I guess, because he can hold this machine gun. I just don't have those hands built right at the moment. So I mean, he can just kind of do more general high grade stuff, not too much really. But the weapons on this kit are actually really nice. This whole railgun that comes with the backpack, if I could get it off real quick. Yeah, so this is the backpack, and it's actually quite nice. I really do like the design of it. And I think if you add just like a few decals on these tanks up here, it can really add to the look of it. So this is his main weapon, this giant railgun cannon. I actually personally really like the look of it. I think that the whole handle system here, where you can hold it in one hand and then grab onto it with the other, really makes it look quite nice. And then the back with the Gatling gun ammo feeding into it, that looks really cool. I'm not sure what this is, but I mean it balances out the backpack, and then the thrusters do look quite nice. So yeah, that's basically the backpack. Just plugs in and then has a nice look to it. So his beam tomahawk, I'm not sure what it's called. That's what it's called on the Zaku, but this one's really nice. It's like an axe, but it also has this little saber part onto it, and I think that looks really cool. And I just did some white around the base of it to like resemble kind of energy. So yeah, that weapon is pretty nice. I actually really like it. But if you take that out of his hand, so taking the beam tomahawk out of his hand, he can go and kind of hold on to the railgun. He doesn't hold on to it too well, and in the manual art, this is basically how they tell you to have him hold it. So as you can see, the hand doesn't actually grab onto it really. So you just kind of push it as much as it can go to kind of make it look like he is holding it. I'm not sure why they did this. Maybe they could have designed it better, I think. But it's fine for that kind of purpose, I guess. You can get him holding it, and it looks pretty good, actually. I think it just kind of gives him more of that compact look, and then you could get him leaning back or something like that to shoot it off. So yeah, that's really nice. Another reason why that weapon is one of my favorites of this kit. So in terms of like detail painting for this, you're gonna have to do a lot of these little circle things. There's supposed to be more on the arm back here. You can see like these little indents. I just didn't go over and do those. So yeah, this is pretty much the kit in its entirety. So I can go over some of the size comparisons now. I'll put this guy here and then bring out another Unicorn Xeon kit. So here he is next to the Sinanju high grade kit. Zoom out a bit for that. So as you can see, he's a bit shorter, and the backpack size is kind of similar because the Sinanju has those big big thrusters on the back and the fuel tanks. But this is a grunt suit. Well, the Sinanju is one of the main characters in the series, so obviously this guy's gonna be bigger. Yeah, that's just a comparison in terms of that. Here is the Geara Zulu next to a Zaku high grade kit. There he is next to a Zaku. The Zaku is a lot shorter because it's from the original Mobile Suit series. So yeah, you can see they both have that shoulder shield, and then the shoulder armor up here, because I think they're kind of both based. The Geara Zulu is kind of based off the original Zaku's design. So yeah, that's it next to one of the original kits, and finally here it is next to the high grade Unicorn. in unicorn mode. So it is slightly taller than it in unicorn mode, but it will be shorter once the unicorn's in destroy mode. But yeah, this kit is kind of in the middle in terms of height for unicorn kits, but much larger than your average HG, especially with this like massive backpack over here. Okay, so as this is a PBandai kit, there are extra runners on it. It's mostly just this one. It is the F runner from the original Geara Zulu kit. So this is actually quite nice because you get basically all the original weapons. So you get this big machine gun with the ammo clips, and then you get this rocket launcher. And I'm not sure what these little things are. I think they have something to do with like a beam weapon. But I think that even though this technically isn't supposed to be part of this kit, I think it's a really nice addition just to have. I'm probably going to throw these together in some kind of custom later on, because I really do like the rocket launcher down here, and I think that this machine gun has some nice details. So that's basically it on the PBandai Geara Zulu Sant Gilboa. I definitely recommend picking up one of these kits. I think it just looks really nice with the giant backpack. But if you do end up picking one up, just be prepared to use a lot of stickers or just do your own detailing paint, because a lot of these white markings are supposed to be stickers like here and stuff. But I think even with stickers it does look quite nice, and just the overall appearance is just really appealing to me. So I would definitely recommend getting one of these. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys again. Bye.
Relax. Here we go. Part 2. Check me out. Once again, now where do I start? Dear love, I'm struck with the flow, love to find you here. Every morning I wake from a cavernous night. Sometimes